Hola.
Hello.
Hello, we're here for a Ready Player Sample Platter with Tristan and Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom. We're playing Final Fantasy VII because Australia got it fucking super early this week.
God, you're gonna make me sick with that running around.
Well, too bad. This is the entirety of the game. Whee! Anyway.
Camera going up and fucking down.
I'm just having a look around, looking at how there's a giant city above us, and then, you know, this around us.
Dirt.
Yes. This sexy dirt.
Good looking dirt.
That's some great looking dirt, Square Enix. Anyway, yeah, so we're a little bit further into Final Fantasy VII than the demo, because I don't know if you know this, Tom, but there was a demo for Final Fantasy VII that came out a while ago.
Yeah, I watched you and Jack play it.
Well, the thing is, though, is that the progress from that demo didn't actually, like, transfer over. So basically,
Really?
you have to play... Yeah, no, you have to play the whole start of the game again.
Crap.
So basically, so people don't have to deal with all of that, we're just going to start off a little further into the game where the gameplay actually starts happening, because, as it turns out, this game kind of makes you walk around and do nothing for about 2 hours before the gameplay starts up again.
Hooray.
Hooray! So what we're doing at the moment is that we're doing some odd jobs around Sector 7 of Midgar to get some reputation for Cloud so we can get some money.
Okay.
And so that basically just means killing a bunch of shit.
I love killing.
And then...
Relaxes me.
Okay. I prefer baking, but, you know, you do you, bro. Yeah, have you ever played Final Fantasy VII, actually?
Nope.
Nope. Great. This is your first experience with it?
Sort of, like, when I was, oh god, how young was I? I don't know, 10, 11, 12, something like that.
1997-ish was around
No,
this
I'm not asking when the game came out. I'm telling you how old I was at the time.
Oh, I apologize. You didn't reference that. My bad.
So, yeah, I had a friend who had this on his computer somehow.
Sure.
I don't know how.
There was a PC
knew,
copy.
Yeah, he knew how to do shit on computers even when he was like fucking 10 years old. And yeah, it was one of those, you know, he loved the game, and he was like, oh man, you should really play this game. You can, you know, when you come over, you can play this game. Unfortunately, it was very, you should come over and play this game. I'll give you your own save file.
Sure.
I'll just do this first mission for you, because it's kind of hard.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
And so I would play for like 10 minutes, and then he would be like, okay, I'll just do this part. So it was one of those things where he would essentially play...
You mean he played the battles for you?
He played the game. Basically, anytime you just wanted to play, he just played it.
This bit's tricky, walking around.
And
Okay!
And so I would, you know, I'd go over to his house, because I think his mum would babysit me every weekend or every couple of weeks or whatever. So when I would go over, I would play this game for 10 minutes, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on, because he played all the important missions in between.
Good!
Yeah, no, it was a great experience. I loved it.
Okay.
It's fun.
Oh, that sounds like a great experience. I just played it when it came out on Steam, so...
Yeah, well...
I got to play it all by my lonesome.
I fucking hate Steam, so...
That's fair. It was back when it was just kind of okay. Oh, and also the Australian dollar was actually fairly decent, so it was like $15 US, and in other words, it was $7 Australian dollars, basically.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, before now it's like 3 times the Aussie dollar to get anything US dollar related.
Oh my god, it sucks.
We're like 50 cents to the American dollar now, I think.
Yeah. It's garbage.
Our money's worthless.
Our money's worthless. Which is a pain, because we need to get in like an oven thermometer, because this oven that we have...
Sorry?
Good job.
I've got a beer with me, my bad. Yes, you were saying? We have an oven thermometer.
Yeah, it's got no bloody numbers on the temperature gauge.
Oh, true. That's right, I forgot about that.
And we're starting to get back into baking, which is a problem.
The baking or the oven?
Well, both.
Sure.
The oven, because it means that we sort of... the only number that we can see is 220 Celsius.
Yeah, so you just cook faster.
We can kind of see the outline of where 200 may have been, and we can kind of guess where 150 would have been.
Yeah, baking's all about imagination and guessing.
No, it fucking is not. It's an exact science.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's going on?
Okay, so basically we're just on the lookout for jobs.
Okay, so really interesting part of the game.
Yeah, well, okay, so basically what's happened so far is that we've done the famous Midgar bombing run, you know, the first fucking hour of the game.
The exciting part.
The exciting part. And now we're in the lull because this game goes for 30 hours, even though the fact that the original part of the game only lasted for maybe 7.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Well.
So you already know that this is like part 1 of the game.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it's the gaming news cycle has definitely made that very apparent. So they've had to add in new content to make it feel like it's a full game on its own.
Well, they could have just released the full game on its own.
They have. It's called a HD remaster, you silly bean.
That's what I don't get. It's just... They've padded this out. Well, actually, no, I do get it. They can make fuck tons of money because it's Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
And for some reason, it's the chosen one. If it was just the full game right now, I'd probably play it. But knowing that each part is going to be like 30 or 40 hours, I don't have that kind of fucking time.
If there's other parts, that's the big part of it, though.
Fuck's sake.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. I'm not going to play this game. I don't want to play this game because of how fucking long it is. Sorry, I'm just a real whinging bitch right now.
Yeah. It's like you're complaining about a problem that JRPGs all have, which is they may be a little too padded for their own good.
I'm in a really whiny mood because I tried baking a cake and it didn't super work out. Very flat.
What an energy to go into this fucking video with.
I'm kind of just annoyed in general because I tried to make a genoise sponge for the first time and I folded it too much and it let all the air out and it's half the size I wanted it to be.
What the fuck is a genoise sponge?
It's a French and Italian sponge. It's different to traditional sponge cake because it introduces butter as an additional fat, whereas a traditional sponge, the fat purely comes from the eggs.
Okay.
So it uses more eggs, bit of butter, less flour.
Okay, and so
it's a different way of making sponge.
And so instead of basically a sponge cake, what you have is a sponge wafer, essentially.
It's more like a sponge brick because it's dense, because I, again, let all the air out. Because I don't know how to mix a genoise sponge very well.
I will hold you to that.
But it was my first time, so go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
I'm gonna slather that motherfucker in lemon curd, and it is gonna be delicious.
A lemon curd you've had for like 2 years. Every time I mention, hey, you probably should use that lemon curd before it goes bad, you go, I should. Anyway,
which is what I'm doing now, bitch.
I know.
Jesus.
Hey, you gave me shit when I was trying to bake when I was trying to make something before. I get to have it too.
It said stiff peaks, and you didn't whisk it to.
There's no
peaks.
context for that. No one knows what you're talking about. I'm trying to make a 2-ingredient mousse, and I mixed it wrong.
Yeah.
I now have a chocolate liquid.
You just got.
That went everywhere.
It's funny because it's not even ganache because there's too much cream.
That's what you want in a dessert. You want it to be a creamy fucker. I think.
It's pretty funny. Ganache is delicious. Just going off that point, ganache is great. If you don't know how to make ganache, super easy. 1 part chocolate, 2 parts chocolate to 1 part cream.
That sounds pretty great.
Like, if you have 100 mils of cream, you need 200 grams or mils of melted chocolate. Mix that motherfucker together. You've got yourself a delicious chocolate ganache. It's great.
Cool. But I'm making a mousse. Oh, trying to.
You were trying to make a mousse, and I'm going to be honest, that recipe you used looks real dubious.
Yeah, so it's a YouTube recipe, so...
Yeah, well, there's your problem. is that you use... I don't trust online recipes, I'll be perfectly honest.
Oh, I don't either, but this is more like, hey, it's 2 ingredients that cost maybe $6, and we need to go to the shops anyway, so...
Yeah.
You know.
It's one of those weird things, because I actually remember... years and years ago, the very first time I tried to make meringue. And you've got to kind of do the same thing with egg white. You know, you separate your eggs, which I know how to do.
Sure.
And then you mix the egg whites until they form stiff peaks. Now, I didn't really know what that meant.
Got him! Sorry.
I didn't really know what that meant, so I just, mixed it for a while, thought maybe that was it, and then added sugar, and it fucked up.
Right.
Because to get stiff peaks in anything, you've got to mix that motherfucker for a while.
Take it to dinner, you know.
Yeah, you've got to meet its mother,
It's a long-term commitment.
Yeah, it's a
basically, is what
long-term
you're going
commitment
for.
with you, a bowl of either cream or egg white, and an electric mixer.
Ugh.
It takes like 10 to 15 minutes. People kind of expect it in like 3.
So, me.
Yeah, you mix it for like a couple of minutes and then thought, oh, I have the chocolate now. No, it's got to be like, when something says stiff peaks, you're basically turning a liquid into a almost solid. You should be able to pick this shit up with your hands.
Sorry, I'm just loving the idea that there's just like in this world it looks very modern, it looks like it's an actual slum, and then you just have item shop
Item shop.
with a
Very
high
special.
potion.
High potion. But that's not even like unrealistic because there
High
are
potion, I'm Tristan. Sorry.
because you have shops, secondhand shop that's called secondhand shop.
Yeah.
We have Chinese restaurants that's called Chinese restaurant.
True.
We have bakeries that are just called bread. You know, tell me
true.
I'm fucking wrong.
We do have a local bakery which is just it just says Oxley bread.
Oxley bread. If it's real fancy and they maybe do coffee, it'll be Oxley hot bread. Yeah.
I know. I'll be honest. There's very few bakery. Oh, by the way, also we're playing a game. There's very few bakeries that are that do have good coffee though. That's the thing.
We had that one at our old place. They did okay coffee.
They did pretty
Indeed
great
did.
coffee. I'll be honest.
Was it great?
I liked it.
Oh, okay.
But you know,
I didn't get it.
I like coffee in a different way than you do.
Yeah, you get your iced lattes and I get my hot flat whites.
Yeah, and I also prefer them to be basically almost too strong. Hiya! Oh, they just fuck you, guy. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
kill those rats. That's
you-
what you want to do in an exciting adventure action game is murder rats.
Hey, I'm getting job. Look, we're being told it's hard to be a mercenary. You got to get your name out there. Unfortunately, Cloud does not have people skills, and they've made it very apparent he doesn't have people skills. So Tifa's like, hey, how about you like walk around and ask people to help you out so that you can like get more rep around the place, you know, in the slum.
I feel like Geralt of Rivia has more charisma than Cloud, and
That's not hard. Geralt's a very charismatic gentleman.
no, he's not. That's the thing, though. He's an intimidating guy, but he has 0 people skills. If Geralt of Rivia was a high school student, he would be the one standing at the back of the hall during the dance, going, everyone else is already.
Why didn't she like me? Son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Well, I'm dead. Anyway,
Locked on. Really?
hang on. There we go.
What happened?
Eh,
I have no idea what just happened.
it's okay. I probably should explain the battle system to you a little bit so you
I
sort of get
don't
it.
care.
You don't care?
I see numbers. I'm assuming you're pushing X a lot.
I'm pushing square, thank you. This ain't your daddy's Final Fantasy. Yeah. I'm just beating up dudes as Tifa.
Sure, you can.
There we go. That's the weird thing, is I think that people, to talk about the video game we're playing, I know,
Sure.
I know, right? Fuck that, let's talk about cake and coffee some more. I think it is interesting how they've done the combat system in my at least in my humble opinion, because every character feels like they have a different fighting style, basically.
Can I just point out,
Yes.
this guy has the same haircut that Hawkeye does in Avengers Endgame.
Oh god, he does. I hate it.
And Hawkeye's haircut in Avengers Endgame was not good.
Not good. What was it that fucking joke people make of like when his family comes back and he's hugging them and then his wife just like goes, "Stop. What the fuck is that?"
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, I like how each character feels a little bit different in how they play. So Tifa is very much fighting game. People will be more used to her because it's like you got a weak attack then a strong attack on your triangle, but your weak attack is your just basic combat button.
Yeah.
And then Cloud is basically smash square to win.
Fighter man. Does whatever a fighter can.
I mean, he's your go-to for if you just want to do crowd control, basically.
Yeah,
and
fair
then
enough.
Tifa's more if you just want to beat on a dude. Like you always do.
Oh dear.
I know.
Not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
I'm gonna smack your teeth in.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting.
Blah, 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 more jobs. Anyway.
Good God. What's in the food? What are they selling in the food trucks?
Food trucks? Let's find out. Chocobo meat, most likely.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We have Order Pop.
Order pop. All right.
Mars soft drinks.
Soft drinks. Hey, soft drinks, not soda. Fuck yeah. Welcome. They're selling welcome.
They're selling pint, bottle.
No credit.
No credit. I fucking don't
Right, so
care.
it's a bar.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I do love that they kept the Final Fantasy VII egg and chips.
With egg and chips.
So in the bar that Tifa runs, there was an old sign that just said egg and chips. It's just a big neon sign that's like, dude, you know that fucking classic dish, egg and chips.
Egg and chips.
And
I don't
then
know. I get the feeling if you've got like if you want some like nice fatty food, get a
egg and chips is not a bad way to go.
plate of like really well done chips and like just a lightly fried egg.
Like a beer battered chip, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is
Lightly
oh my
fried
God.
egg and just dip the chips into the yolk.
Can we go to the shops again and quickly pick up some oven baked chips?
No, because the oven baked chips you make always turn out gross and soggy because you follow the directions
Oven
you
chips!
should not do.
Is he Avalanche?
No, he doesn't really know what we do.
I like my oven chips. They're awful.
They're gross.
They have that Tristan taste. Not quite done correctly and also a little soggy.
Little sad, little soggy, obviously been rushed.
I feel very attacked right now. And then, yeah, it's not inaccurate. Ooh, hang on.
Pizza. Love pizza.
I'm hearing a song.
Song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it?
No.
Have a copy.
Hip hop the chocobo.
Piss someone off again?
Oh, I get it, okay.
Dude.
Oh, you ruined it with the hip hop, guys. Come on. Trying to remix all these old Final Fantasy songs. Oh, this OC remix, but professionally done, so it's not a OC remix. Got him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we're doing now is that we've seen a guy who's like, I know who Avalanche is, and he's been captured, and Tifa's like, we probably should go grab him because he's a very easy guy to talk, and he might blow our cover. You know, he might out the terrorists.
That's the last thing you want.
Yeah, I do admit, and it's something that I'm not going to show in this video, but when you do the bombing run, fuck me.
A good bumming run.
Shut up. It is interesting to see because basically after you do the bombing run, the reactor that you blow up not only just like has an explosion, it fucking wrecks like half of the part of the city that it was in.
Oh.
And so there's like people who are scared out of their minds, who have been in a building which might have collapsed, or buildings are on fire.
Jesus.
And shit like that. And
Consequences.
You actually get to. I do admit, in this game's favor, you actually do get to see the consequences of what you just did, and also that the characters are like, oh, that was bad. Didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Those helmets make no sense. They're not over their eyes.
You guys really came to save me. Ow,
Think you're doing?
What just happened?
Tifa punched him in the dick. I think.
Why didn't it show it?
I don't know. Do you want to watch a guy get punched in the dick? Actually,
Yes.
that's a stupid question. Why did I
Of
ask
course
that
I
to you?
do. It's the best part.
Of what?
Getting punched in the dick when it's happened to somebody else and not me.
Not my dick.
Not my dick.
Ah.
Not my dick.
I don't know why that made me just think of this fucking stupid. Okay, this is gonna need a bit of background. Okay, so on the Australian TV show, on the Australian TV channel SBS,
Woof, woof, woof.
around back in the day, they had
Woof, woof.
that's really distracting. They had to like,
You're done.
what's the best way to put it? Pilots for TV shows that made no sense and would never get aired properly, such as What was it, that Hitler sitcom from back in the day? It's like had 3 episodes.
What now?
That was British, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're still airing it though. And then they had like a TV show that was like The Bush Family in the White House, you know, Bush Jr. And it's called That's My Bush.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
Well, so was Bush at the time.
Yeah, well, it was the mid-2000s. It was like, let's make George Bush Jr., you know.
It's a big risk.
What are you doing?
I know.
Nothing.
Okay,
It's fine.
let's, I've been distracted now, sorry.
I'm sorry.
And them?
I did actually. God, I'm.
No more.
Yeah, I saw a episode of that. That's my bush. Where's my bush?
That's,
It was That's My Bush, wasn't it?
yes, it was
Was it in Australia or an American TV show? Because I saw it as a kid.
I couldn't tell you.
I saw one episode, and I think it was Bush's daughter. She because she was stupid. She
And?
brought memory pills, or she thought she.
What the fuck is that?
No, she thought she bought memory pills to help her improve her memory, so she could remember things and be smarter. What she actually bought were memory pills,
Right.
which made her boobs grow.
It's
It was this kind
I
of comedy, and
hate all of that.
And so when terrorists attacked the White House
Oh,
and tied up all the family members,
I remember.
the
So,
daughter character was like, "I've got it.
do you want to tackle another
My
day?
pills are working." And then her boobs grew and snapped the ropes, and that's how they escaped. It was that kind of show.
Oh god.
We're talking like 2003,
You know, they're around,
2002.
around the time that high quality comedy movies such as Dodgeball were out.
Yeah, that kind of comedy.
Yeah. Fuck me, I forgot about Dodgeball.
Yeah, no, it's weird that you brought that up.
Oh god, sorry, I got lost. My bad. I can't. There we go.
Do.
Finding job.
Oh shit, the shop.
Oh, good. I was looking for shop. All right, there we go.
What's funny is you go to like rural little towns and cities, and the shops are just called shop.
What do you sell?
Shops.
Shops. Well, the shop.
The shop.
So he's the rat slayer.
Where the fuck is the guy that I'm looking for? This slum is really bad to find stuff in without a map. There we go.
Hello, hello. Oh, what do we have?
Oh, whoa.
Oh no, do not bring that furry trash in here.
Ooh.
We've already got Red 13, we don't need other furry crap in this thing.
My regulars will do anything to get their hands
We don't need talkie puppies.
on those drakes they could get.
Or do we?
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir.
I'll murder what you need murdering.
Basically.
I need you to pick up milk. Right? Murder the shopkeeper. No, just need milk. I murdered all of the milk.
Good riff. That was a good riff,
That
Tom.
was a good bit. I'm tired. I want my cake, and I've had too much beer.
You've had a beer.
Yep.
Ah,
I
tracks.
haven't eaten in a while.
Okay. Sure, why not? Right, you know what? Actually, we're getting the time, so how about we leave it here?
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. If you would like to see more of our stuff, you can find us on the usual places: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. Also, our Patreon, where if you send some lovely money to support what we do, we'll send you some lovely stuff in return, such as early access to videos like these, as well as exclusive access to our Patreon preambles, which are pretty cool, aren't they, Tom?
Yes, they are.
Good. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.